Robert in Denver. Robert, hello.
Hello, Norman. How are you doing today?
I am fine. Thank you for calling.
Thank you for allowing me to talk today.
Well,
just wanted to call and give you an update as to what's going on.
Go right ahead.
All right, great. Medicaid has approved the TAVR surgery for me, so now I'm going to be able to have my bovine aortic heart valve, which is more than 15 years old now, replaced surgically without open heart surgery. And this is very, very cool because I was turned down for the procedure at first by the research company and then by Medicaid, but the doctors here at CU, Colorado University, finally got that approved.
Robert, that is really awesome. Now, you called in like a year and a couple of months ago talking about death with dignity. You didn't want to have this surgery, but now there's a new surgery that isn't as gruesome, and you didn't really want to commit suicide, did you? It was just you had no other option. But now that there's another option, right, you're going to give life a chance, right?
Absolutely.
You said it. Hang on, let me get you there.
Absolutely.
There you go, it's our new one.
Absolutely.
Well, Robert, I'm really, really glad because you have proven what so many people don't know, which is a lot of people who end up taking their own lives really don't want to, but they feel there is no hope, and you felt you had no hope.
Well, when the time came, rather than just severely suffering and drowning in my own blood, as I would have done, you got to find an easier way out, alleviate yourself, self-deliver, and that's what I was advocating. That's what I still advocate, if that's the situation. But now I have
Robert, hang on one second. Okay, Robert, you and I are going to finish in just a second. We're going to talk a little more about CPAC. I got another giveaway in you, all next where justice is served. In December of 2013, I was doing the show, same as I'm always doing, and I talked about freedom and liberty and what that means, and one of my topics was death with dignity, and a gentleman named Robert Mitton, M-I-T-T-O-N, heard us in Denver. We were then on the radio in Denver. We are not now. And he called in and talked to us about what his problems were. He was having heart trouble. He had a heart valve replacement that involves using a rib spreader, and you got to bust open the sternum bone, the chest bone, and it's very gory. You got to take out the heart, and it's very difficult surgery. And Robert had that surgery 15 years earlier. It was starting to fail, the replacement valve, and so he was going to take his own life. And we have raised funds for him to help him along, and he's called in here periodically. We've stayed in touch, and so now Robert's calling in with the good news. He's having a new kind of surgery, not nearly as bloody and gory, and much easier to take. So, Robert, when is your surgery scheduled?
It's going to happen Wednesday afternoon. I'm checking into the hospital on Tuesday.
That's really, really awesome. Now, is this still an experimental surgery?
Yes, the procedure this particular TAVR has not been approved yet by the FDA. Earlier procedures have, but those particular procedures will not anchor onto my existing bovine valve like this one will. It will actually use like the old stitching area as the anchor place, and it's just a real trip how it all just fits together and just starts working.
But in a sense, you're kind of being a guinea pig here.
Absolutely.
You said it again.
Absolutely.
All right. So, but, you don't mind, right? Basically, it's a chance to give you a life without, more life, more time, quality life without all this gruesome, bloody surgery. It's not going to cost you very much, if anything. And medical research will get to say, okay, here's one more clinical test that we ran on a guinea pig, and it happened to be you. It seems to me it works out.
Yeah. I'm definitely willing to take the chance now. I was not willing to get split open again, but this is far different, and recovery is much, much easier. And now I have better medication. One of the other problems was 15 years ago, there was just really nothing but nasty opiates and stuff like that available. Now I'm going to be able to recover at home with my cannabis medications that are just working so well for me. And I won't have to put up with all the, crap that you have to with the opiates. So that's also another good thing about all this too.
Well, Robert, I'm really, really glad that you were able to stick around and you gutted it out. I'm glad that this has happened. I wish we had a single payer Medicare for all system, so you wouldn't have had to, get doctors begging Medicaid to let you in and all. But, Robert, stay in touch. Good luck. I got to move along, but I got your email. I will do what you asked. But here's the deal. Let us know as soon as you're out of the hospital how you're doing, and we'll be thinking of you on Wednesday.